Hello, 7th graders. Our names are Annabelle, Eleanor, Priscilla, and Shauna. We are going to guide you through the components of the sheep brain.
This here is the cerebrum. The cerebrum is the star of the show, being the main mass of the brain. It is split into two halves called the left and right hemispheres. The line you split the brain down is called the medial longitudinal fissure. The sulci are the dark grooves, and the gyri are the lumps.
The whole brain is split into 5 sections. The red arrow is pointing out the frontal lobe, which controls decision-making and planning. The blue arrow is pointing to the occipital lobe, which controls all of your visual perception. The orange one indicates the parietal lobe, which controls temperature, pressure sensing, and pain tolerance. Temporal lobe controls your auditory perception and memory, which is the purple arrow. The cerebellum controls muscle movement and balance, indicated by the green square. In addition to all of these working parts, the brain has 2 kinds of tissue or matter. The gray matter contains cell bodies and nucleus. White matter is made of axon, working as a network field for all of the nucleus in the gray matter. Axon is a bridge-like part of the neuron.
Towards the left, the flat front part of the brain are 2 olfactory bulbs that are responsible for the sense of smell. There is also the optic chiasma, which connects the brain to the eyes. The optic chiasma looks like the letter X. Lastly, the spinal cord is the long tail at the end of the sheep's brain. Its job is to go through the center of the body and branch into other nerves. Its connection from the brain to the body allows for it to send signals through the nervous system.
In the brainstem, there are subcomponents called the medulla and the pons. The pons plays a role in regulating breathing and sends signals to and from the spinal cord and brain. The medulla controls all involuntary functions such as sneezing, heartbeat, vomiting, and breathing patterns. The thalamus is in the lower middle of the brain around the solid white matter. The thalamus controls sensation and is considered the gateway to the brain. The hypothalamus, directly underneath the thalamus, controls hormones and appetite. The midbrain is that chunk of meat behind the thalamus and hypothalamus, but in front of the pons.
The lateral ventricle contains brain fluid. The brain fluid cushions the brain and circulates nutrients and removes waste.
The black square indicates the ibervita is a tree-like pattern inside the cerebellum.
The hippocampus is in control of memory storage. It looks like a seahorse.
And the black arrow indicates the pineal gland, also called pineal body, is an endocrine gland, which means it produces hormones.
Alright, that's it for the sheep brain anatomy. Thanks for watching.